coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Baltimore Orioles. Number 78 makes his big league debut right after this. Number 29, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Here's Didi Gregorius, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the
first pitch, 105.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Now there's 3-2.
Nick Williams waits on deck. Hit to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
Up next will be Nick Williams. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
That is first. The right fielder for the 3. Bryce Harper.
Now batting, Bryce Harper. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question. Letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Chasing after it is Santander. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. And now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
At the plate, Andrew Velasquez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Orioles.
And now pitch on the way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Swing, and he pops him up, and no one will track it down. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
So here's Trey Mancini, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now the 0-1. Big swing by Mancini now, and this is carrying well to left. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left as the O's are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run or 2 early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
And here's Renato Nunez.
The designated hitter.
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Wheeler sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. Back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Number 78 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Orioles on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Second inning coming up, and Baltimore is off to a 1-0 lead. Stepping in, number 78. And while not really viewed as a big-time prospect coming out of the draft, he's had to prove himself at every step of the way to get to this point. His first big league at-bat.
Oh, there's definitely some diamonds that fall through the cracks, and this is obviously one of them. You root for guys like this, late-round draft picks that have had to work so hard to get here.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Now in the box, Jay Bruce, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Comes set, now the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Smith arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And surprisingly today, the best arm resides out in center field. This guy's known for his range. We get it. He can go gap to gap. He's got an accurate arm. But I'll tell you what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon out there.
Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0 home. Liner towards second, and a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. To second for one.
Batting it, the third baseman, number 8, Bilskie.
So coming to the plate, Phil Gosselin. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. As a look, now the pitch. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Now the runner at first with 2 gone. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Here comes the 1-0. Line towards center field. Hayes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Phillies strand 1. They trail this one 1-0. In now for the O's, Austin Hayes, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. And that misses inside 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Anthony Santander.
At the plate, Anthony Santander. The pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, man. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Low with the splitter, ball 1. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Wheeler gets the sign. 1-0 on its way. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Chasing after it is Williams. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Here's Neil Walker, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Neil Walker.
Here comes the first pitch. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. And it's 1-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. Now the 1-0. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Gregorius is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
In now, Nick Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field, and it brings the Phillies back even now at 1 apiece.
You know, D-Roll, you're not afforded as many mistakes when you're not throwing that ball in the 90s or above, and this guy needs to be real fine with his location.
You know, Dan, that's just a great swing by that hitter right there, because when you see low velocity, a guy out on the mound that's not going to blow the heater by you, maybe sometimes you expand the zone. Not the case right there. He set him up. He wanted something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off for ball 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. Chopped at third. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Stepping in now, number 78. And he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Fastball well outside.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. But the Phils have come back to tie it thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Rio Ruiz to the plate now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Cisco.
Stepping up now, Chance Cisco. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. And that's too high, ball 2.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
The 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
2-1 the count.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Now at the plate, Andrew Velasquez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. In the dirt here. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And the indication from the dugout comes. It looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away. Now to the plate, Hanser Alberto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Mancini, a 27-year-old. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A couple of walks, but no damage. More spring training baseball from Florida following this. All set for the start of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Jay Bruce. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Smith is under this one. 1 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Andrew Knapp.
Ready now, Andrew Knapp reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Now here's the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The third baseman, number 8.
Now at the plate, Phil Gosselin. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
And now Neil Walker as he rips it on the ground to second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
To the plate now, Didi Gregorius, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Ready with the 1-0. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. He comes across to score. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now a 3-1 game. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Phillies on top, 3-1. Stepping up to the plate, Renato Nunez, who set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Daniel De Los Santos will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 51.
Here it comes. Hit to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Runner at first following the error. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Austin Hayes. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0.
Oh, that's good.
know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Nunez isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Now the relay home, and the tag will come too late as he scores to make it a 3-2 game now.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Dwight Smith Jr. is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. As a look, now the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
So now to the plate, Rio Ruiz, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Oh, and this drops in the infield. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Williams. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. We played 4 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Nick Williams. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. The pitch. Chopped at the plate. That winds up foul. Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to third, and Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball 1. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce. Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this will land untouched. Now another 0-2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
And that misses 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and
hits it high and deep out to center field. A ball that's carrying, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting, the first baseman, Reese Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have the calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
He pulls this one into right, and that's in there, base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Here's the 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andrew Velasquez. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Reggie McLean will come on and get some work as he makes his 2nd appearance so far this spring. From the stretch. Back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Alberto.
Into the box, Hanser Alberto. He was a ground out victim last time up. Fouled off. McLean, a 27-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Gregorius has it, and that's the second out.
Now back, first baseman, Trey Mancini.
Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. This is line to left. Number 78 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. 5 innings complete. John Means takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Stepping into the box, Andrew Knapp. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ruhlund will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Means is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Standing in, Phil Gosselin. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. 1 out, nobody on. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Alberto has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now back, second baseman, Neil Walker.
So striding in, Neil Walker. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. 2 out, nobody on. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Here comes the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Phillies down in order. On to the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece. Ruhlund will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at catcher. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Sir Anthony Dominguez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Sir Anthony Dominguez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And now pitch on the way. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Once again, a 3-2. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at-bat. That he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Into the box, Austin Hayes, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. To first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Anthony.
At the plate, Anthony Santander. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Two-seamer can't quite make it back over the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Paul Fry is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 51.
Digging in and looking for more, Didi Gregorius. He'll be tasked. Gene Segura is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Heading out towards shallow right. Santander waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 5.
Striding into the box, Nick Williams. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0.
Count 1-0.
A ball and a strike.
Oh, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a pop-up now. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. And he puts it on the ground to second. Alberto gloves it to second for 1. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope. What's that?
For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he is... Gene Segura will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Riding in once again, Dwight Smith Jr. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Out to short for Segura. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Digging in once again, Rio Ruiz. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box now, Chance Sisco. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chance Sisco. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still tied 3-3. Dean Kramer has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 64, Dean Kramer.
Ready to begin the 8th, so here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 home.
0-2.
Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Now batting,
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
At the plate, number 78. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 0-1 pitch on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1.
Inside, 0-2.
The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Hit out towards second. Alberto fields it cleanly, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win him this ballgame. They had the go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third, and now all sorts of ways to take the lead.
Into the box now, Jay Bruce. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys.
And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Grulund. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Roman Quinn will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 24, Roman Quinn.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
There are a couple points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back. Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Jose Iglesias is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting.
DJ Stewart will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. And he pops it up. Gosselin has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mancini.
Number 6 will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And this is knocked down on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Score remains tied at 3-3. Jose Iglesias will remain in the game in the 9th spot in the order and take over at shortstop. Number 6 remains in the game, batting 8th and manning first base. Number 54 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Richie Martin is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second.
The third baseman, number 8.
First offering on its way. Phil Gosselin is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Scooped up and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And that misses ball one. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Lined into left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Ronald Torreyes will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Pinch running at first base, number 19. Ronald.
Gene Segura standing in. Fouled away. That's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. A dive, but he's back. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit back toward the mound. Iglesias is up with it. Back to first, a double play, and we stay. Ronald Torreyes stays in the ballgame in the 8th spot and takes over at second base. Cedric Mullins is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. Adam Morgan comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Austin
Pedro Severino will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 28, Pedro.
Morgan is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Chopper to first, might only get one, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ready with another two-strike offering. High pop-up. Torreyes is calling for it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Up next for the Orioles, the left fielder, Dwight.
So striding forward now, Dwight Smith Jr. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that's in there for strike one. Slider laid off for a ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Down the third baseline. Now the 1-2 pitch. Popped him up. Harper coming on. He makes the catch, and we are headed to extra innings. Orioles. Pedro Severino stays in the ballgame, batting number 8, and takes over in center field. Ryan McKenna will stay in the game, taking over in right and batting number 9. Miguel Castro takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. And the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Number 65, Ryan McKenna.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopper down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Now this will rattle up against the wall. The throw is wild, and it gets away. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And he indicates notification from the dugout comes. It looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Digging in, number 78. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. On the ground to short. Could this be two? The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here. So digging in now, Rio Ruiz. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Guerra comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Here comes the first pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Seared down the first baseline, and he is going to have extra bases to start it out, and your winning run will be in scoring position.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here, this is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Possible winning run on second. No one out. Swing and a liner. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And he'll reach first safely.
Batter number 11.
Austin Wins to get an opportunity off the bench here as he'll bat with runners at the corners now, and still nobody out. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. And he has a great opportunity to win it here. Winning run at third base, nobody out. Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Now the 0-2 pitch.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Swing and a fly ball, and that should be deep enough to end it. The catch is made. Here comes the winning run from third. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
That's what you call doing your job, folks. He knew he just needed to lift one to the outfield, and that's just what he did. Hey, a walk-off sac fly isn't as dramatic as a game-winning hit, but it's just as effective. Great team win right there.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Miguel Castro takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Well, that'll wrap it up here for this spring training game. Phils could not continue their winning streak. As you see, Baltimore walks it off in extra innings. As we take this all the way to the bottom of the 10th, the Orioles come out with a victory, avenging their loss from
For
earlier in the week.
3 runs on 13 hits.
It was a game full of errors, but a game full of hits. Nick Williams with a home run. Bryce Harper 4 for 5.
Thank you for joining us here
2 runs scored and a double.
And we remind you
Nick Williams, of course, the big home run, 2 for 5 with a run batted in. Also scored a run. Phil Gosselin, 1 for 4, also had scored. He had a double. Rayce Hoskins, 2 for 4 with a double. But it was Rayo Ruiz from the Baltimore Orioles who got tonight's player of the game as the Baltimore Orioles walk off here in the bottom of the 10th. So we'll take you to the box score. A couple disappointments. I thought Gregorius played a couple bonehead plays on my part, to be honest with you, being I played most of the game, especially with errors in the infield and trying to get the ball back into the infield. But in any event, it was a close game. Definitely wasn't the 14-run blowout as we saw the other night. But hey, you win some and you lose some. As De Luis Guerra takes the loss, Miguel Castro gets the win. Bit of a longer game than usual. Extra inning affair. 4-3, the final score. The Phillies with 3 runs, with 13 hits, 2 errors. Of course, those errors were mine as I played the game. Baltimore, 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors, and 1 left. As we take you to the final line score here, as you see Castro with the win, Guerra the loss, and the final score 4-3. The Baltimore Orioles defeat the Philadelphia Phillies. As we take a look at the calendar, I earned some stuff that I'll never use. We have 1 game left here in this Grapefruit season, Grapefruit League at spring training. And that will be tomorrow against the Tampa Bay Rays. And that will conclude spring training baseball. And then as we look forward to later in the week, Thursday the 26th, the Phillies will travel to Miami to open up a weekend set with the Miami Marlins. Be bringing you those games. As I said, I will be doing the regular season games too until such time as the actual Phillies and Major League Baseball as a whole gets back in session and gets the season going. Don't know when that will be, but when time permits and when I can, I aim to do a game a day. Obviously, I didn't do last night's game. As I said, I got a little busy. The Phillies won that game, as you see here, 2-1. This one's a little closer, and again, a far cry from the Friday game with Toronto. The Phillies with a 14-4 rout. But as you look at the calendar here, a couple of the games have been close. A couple of the games, they let it get away. Some errors contributed to a lot of those runs. Pitching wasn't really all that. I decided to bring in some other pitchers and, not tax Wheeler so much. But it was a couple shoddy errors. My fault most exclusively because I was playing the game. And some key hits by Baltimore led to that win in extra innings. So look for you tomorrow. It'll be Jake Arrieta, Jake the Snake, going for the Phils against Blake Snell, as the Phillies will be hosting the Tampa Rays in the final game of the Grapefruit League season. So that'll be it for now. Look for you tomorrow here on the channel, and thanks for watching. Have a good day.